Now back to the story. The South African Civil Aviation Authority is hosting its 7th prestigious awards for individuals, innovators and organizations that have demonstrated outstanding performance in advancing aviation and transformation in the country. The award started in 2018 to applaud excellency and dedication in the civil aviation sector. Now, Nqobile Madlala is there and joins us live from there. Nqobile, very good evening to you. Tell us a little bit more about this evening's celebrations.
Good evening, Masa. So far we have heard from the two very important people in the aviation sector talking about the importance of safety in this industry, but also the importance of having so many people that work in that industry being celebrated for the excellency and the work that they have been doing. So if you think about the fact that you jump on a plane and you know that it is one of the safest mode of transport and there's actually someone who's got you, well, one of them could potentially be right here, and that's why they're being celebrated for the work that they have done. I want to bring in my guest to give us more details. Just perhaps before we get started, who do we have here?
It's the entire, good evening first. I'm very excited, as you can see. So we have the entire aviation industry under one roof. Representatives from different organizations, from airlines, from airports, air navigation services, training schools, aircraft maintenance organizations. So everyone who's supposed to be here, I believe, is here tonight, and we are celebrating excellence for the best performance that our industry continues to foster for many years. And we do hope that we'll be able to hold this record of excellence in civil aviation into the future.
And I suppose South Africa has a lot to boast about, especially because we're one of the best in the world. Give us more details around that.
South Africa ranks in the top 20 best performing countries in civil aviation globally. And we have a reason to celebrate, which is the reason why, as the South African Civil Aviation Authority, we then took a decision, supported by the Department of Transport, to host these Civil Aviation Industry Awards, to say well done to each and every professional, to each and every organization that does their best behind the scenes to make sure that South Africans are able to use air travel without thinking twice. You would appreciate that South Africa has a very good safety record. We've never had an aircraft accident that has claimed many lives, or an airline accident, as it were. And why not celebrate such excellence? As I've indicated, we rank amongst the best in the world. Our ranking in terms of aviation safety far surpasses 90%. So it's not just the regulator who's doing it, but it's the entire industry. And therefore, we believe it's important that in our day-to-day business, we also, take a step back and reflect and say to ourselves, well done to the entire industry, as a matter of fact, because these are the men and women who ensure that each and every flight that takes to the skies culminates into a safe landing.
And whilst we talk about stepping back and just looking, is there transformation, a room for transformation in the sector?
I'm sure you can see transformation at play. Civil aviation is one of those sectors that are transforming. Transformation has been a bit slow, particularly in some technical skills, and I'm talking about transformation in the pilot, discipline. But we have seen great strides in air traffic controllers, where we have more females who've taken space. We've seen a lot of aviation medicine doctors who are female and who are really getting excited about, joining this industry. And of course, they're pursuing, specialization in aerospace medicine. In aircraft maintenance, we are also seeing double-digit transformation compared to where we were about 25 years ago, where we're sitting just below 5% in terms of racial demographics, which were not fully represented, but also females. Female representation in this space has really been a huge struggle. But we've turned the corner. And we are seeing a lot of young girls, wanting to be part of this beautiful industry. We're seeing young boys, also raising hands and wanting to be part of this industry. So transformation is happening. We are not where we want to be, but we are certainly making progress.
And also it's a sector that's very expensive to study for. Do you have bursaries for those that want to? How do they get it?
So that is one of the barriers, particularly when we talk, pilot training, for instance, because it does cost a lot of money. It can go up to R1 million. And if you talk about R1 million to a young girl or a young boy in the rural area who's struggling, about other issues, talking aviation and the amount of money that is required for that person to be trained, it's like, talking a dream. But we are grateful that the organizations such as the South African Civil Aviation Authority is offering bursaries, TITA is offering bursaries, and many other civil aviation entities are also, opening their purses and they're saying those who wish to join this industry, there is space for them. So we are making progress and it's quite exciting.
All right. And as we close, you're going to be seeing quite a lot of awards that are going to be given to the men and women that have done so great. Which one is going to be an interesting one out of all?
I think the Company of the Year, I think, will be the interesting one. In fact, all of them will be interesting. But of course, that one is like an overall winner. So look out for that one.
Definitely do. Thank you very much for speaking to us. Well, that is Poppy Khoza, not Khoza, as she explained very well there, giving us details about what is taking place right here, where the men and women have done so great and this work that they are going to be celebrated. Put a lot of details coming out of there. Do join us after the break as we give you more.